Hi, my name is Stephen Martilli from freedomeducation.ca. So, how is your mindset holding you back? This is number one. This is one that's come up the most. It's come up for me, and it's self-sabotage. So let me explain an example. When I first started this, some people might be able to relate to this because they may have a website or be interested in starting a website. So when I first started blogging, I blogged for an entire year, and I was making $50 a month. So it wasn't much to talk about for the efforts I was putting into the blogging. And what was interesting was that I knew that there was training available to bring me to the next level so that I could actually, increase the results I was getting and actually build a business from my blog. But I wasn't doing it. And the reason I wasn't doing it was because I didn't want to pay for the training. I didn't want to pay money for the training because I didn't value myself as being someone to spend money on to actually get the training. And it's so funny because once I did, within 7 months, I made my first $1,000. So you figure why didn't I do that right away? Why didn't I start from the very beginning, take the training, and then I wouldn't have wasted that entire year blogging and only making $50 a month? Well, here's the thing. It's this self-sabotage. It's this internal part of me that didn't agree with the goal that I was setting. And, I don't want to get in a whole discussion about beliefs and values, but ultimately think of like self-sabotage as like a hockey team. And I'm from Canada, so this analogy works really well for me. But if you think of a hockey team, you've got 20 players, you've got coaching staff, you've got everyone that supports the team. And as long as everyone supports the team and everyone's in alignment, they just go right, straight forward, they achieve their goals, they do amazing things, they do the impossible. But if one person on that team is in conflict, let's say, there's some sort of discussion with the coach and he doesn't like the team he's playing on, doesn't like some of the players, he's in conflict with the city he's living in and playing in, that one player causes conflict, then the whole dynamic of the team changes and it affects the results that that team gets. And that's how you want to think of self-sabotage. It's like this internal part of you. And if it doesn't agree with the goal that you've set for yourself, then everything the whole dynamic changes and your results change. So what you want to do is you want to recognize where self-sabotage is and it's showing up in your life. Like maybe you've had a goal to set up a website and it was the same goal you had last year, but you haven't moved forward and you haven't made any forward steps to achieving that goal. Well, that's a sign that there's self-sabotage imminent internally in you. And the way to recognize is to look at the patterns. Where have you been stopping yourself? Where have you been stopping yourself? Continue to ask yourself. And if you notice the pattern, that's a sign and gives you recognize where the self-sabotage is. So ultimately, once you get all parts of you aligned for the goal and you just go for it, then you know that the self-sabotage is completely eliminated. If you get any nagging feelings, you're like, this is the goal that I want to set. I really want to start a website, but you've got these nagging feelings, that's an indication of self-sabotage. It's a clear indication that one part of you is not in agreement. It's like that one hockey player that doesn't agree with the rest of the team. And when you get the whole team aligned, well, then you just soar. I really appreciate you watching and listening. My name's Stephen Martilli at freedomeducation.ca. Thanks again for watching and listening, and we'll talk to you soon.